Turn me up, Chino. I gotta make some co-hosts. My man, Mr. Jusino, you know the vibes. TVX educator, always plugged in. Where do they do that at? They don't even know, man. They don't even know. That was beautiful. That was just beautiful. How are you feeling today? How are y'all feeling today? I saw Michelle with the cap. I said, you know what? I'm gonna throw my cap on. I got the New York too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no cap, man. We not capping around here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hyped up, man. I'm lit. I just cooked up in the kitchen, literally dinner for me and the boys. And I really put my heart and soul into it, man. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't cooked in like 4 years, maybe 4 or 5 years. And some people were like, yo, you don't know how to cook. And I'm like, all right, you got that. So this week I went grocery shopping. I said, you know what? I'm gonna cook at the crib. I'm not gonna go out to eat. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna get ready for this boot camp, right? And we just go bananas. And just now in the kitchen, we went bananas. All right. But I'm here with y'all. As y'all guys know, we started the call a little late. Mr. Matthew Rosa was live. I don't know if he's still live right now, but I give a little grace period. We're going to see some more people. All right. Y'all want to know what I made? Cool. See, I love it when y'all ask those questions. So I made some white rice with some vegetables, right? With some nice, like, grilled type chicken. You know what I'm saying? And some black beans. You know what I'm saying? Some slight, you know, we Latinos over here, we eat rice and beans every day. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. People be like, yo, what's good and can save me money? Rice and beans and chicken. Call me a liar. Because it'll fill you up, it tastes good, and it ain't gonna break your pocket. You know, I know we want to eat the Wagyu steak, the A1. Look, I remember, I'm going to be honest, man. I remember when I wasn't eating that type of, you know, expensive luxury food. I was eating cornerstone food. You know what I'm saying? So trust the process. We're going to talk about that tonight because we're gonna get right, man. We're gonna get right, man. You know, people ask me what's the lock-in meal? Like, they be like, Gustavo, what do you do? Like, what is like your type routine? Look, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, I don't have a crazy routine, but if you want to eat clean, eat right, and eat at home so you don't have to stress out and save you money, man, get on meal plans or just cook you food at home. Some rice, some chicken, some beans, and you're tranquilo, you're Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Gotta humble yourself sometimes. You know, sometimes when maybe life ain't going your way and you can't go eat what you want, you know, you gotta humble yourself, man, and be like, yo, I gotta eat some rice, chicken, and beans today, this week, this month. It's not forever, right? It's just temporary. All right. So enough with the food. I appreciate y'all asking questions, right? I know y'all came today to get some value. Welcome to day 2 of the Leap of Faith Bootcamp, hosted by yours truly, your boy, Mr. Gustavo Alanis, man. I'm blessed and grateful to be here with you guys once again. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day, phenomenal night. I don't know exactly where you're tuning in from, but drop your city and your state in the chat and let me know where you're reporting live from. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Like I said, once again, tuning in. As you guys know, yesterday we went over the mindset and the core principles of how to have a paradigm shift and how to really look at life different, how to really develop those habits, how to really start thinking big, how to really start having a vision, right? And I'm not going to talk too much in detail about that because I wanted to do the mindset and the paradigm shift early to get that out the way, because I feel like a lot of people, they, you know, I understand it's a process, it's a development process when it comes to developing our mindset, but so many people think that the mindset and the personal development is the only thing that's going to take them to where they want to get to, right? And I'm here to tell you the reason why I did the personal development and the reason why I did the mindset yesterday to get it out the way is because first you have to get rich, get wealthy in your mind before you get rich in your pockets, right? Now, I don't care if you're probably a person like, well, I came here to trade, Gustavo. Where are the charts at? Look, whoa, 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 whoa. Like I said, we got to get rich in our minds before we get rich in our pockets. You need to understand mindset and paradigm shifts, because you're going to have paradigm shifts while you trade. And I want you to understand at the end of the day, we talk about mindset this, mindset that. But if you don't apply what you're learning from me, from these calls that I do, from the calls you get from all your mentors, if you don't apply it, it's just pointless. Does that make sense? You see, I know a lot of people that take notes, right? They're note takers, right? But they say note takers are money makers. I know people that are note takers and they still broke. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that person. I know people that they do a lot of personal development. They read the friggin', I don't know, Think and Grow Rich 100 times, and they think they're the most successful person in the world. Look, you're a magician at that point, right? Too many people get too much personal development. All of a sudden, they try to tell you how your life is gonna go. Does that make sense? You ever meet those type of people? They know so much about personal development and mindset that they got all the time in the world to tell you about what your life is gonna be like, but they're not doing nothing with theirs. You cannot be stuck in that cycle of mindset. So the first things first, as we did, mindset. Always make that a priority, because without mindset and understanding the paradigm that you're in, you're not going to get to the level that you want to get to. You're not going to make the money that you truly desire. You're not going to be able to dream as big as you really want to dream. And like I said yesterday, you have to be grateful for the mindset you develop and for the paradigm shifts that you have. Because it's crazy. You know, I don't know if you guys see behind me, right? You see all those shoes? You might see them, right? Y'all know I collect shoes, right? You know, some people, they have problems in life. And some of those problems is they don't know what they're going to eat tonight. They don't know exactly what type of clothes they're going to wear. Some people have problems that I couldn't even probably amount to. I'm blessed and grateful that I have a problem that when I wake up and when I go about my day and get dressed, I don't know what pair of shoes I'm going to wear. You see, when I had that paradigm shift of having a problem of being broke, and now I got a problem of I don't know what shoe that I'm going to wear today, I looked at life a little bit different, because I'm like, damn, people got problems, right? But you can have broke man problems or rich man problems. Which ones would you rather have? Because if you have broke man problems all day, and we're not doing anything about it, we're not looking for a solution, come on. We ain't even got to talk about mindset, right? So we got that out the way. We're here at day 2. What are we talking about today on day 2? Trading strategy and risk management. Let me say it again. Trading strategy and risk management. Now, some of y'all have probably seen this presentation in person, because I've only done it in person. I don't believe I did it on Zoom. And in this presentation that I've made, it's something I made a few years ago. And I didn't really share it with a lot of people because I take value and really respect the type of work that I do. And I want you to do the same with trading, with business, with investments, with everything that you do. You really need to take pride in what you do and respect it a little bit more than just making money. Because when I started making money trading, it was good. It was phenomenal. When I quit my job, quit my 9-to-5, took my leap of faith, life got real. 2020, my whole life changed. Now, I look at where I'm at today and I think about the type of ways that I was trading the past few years. I want you guys to participate with me tonight, and I want you to drop a number 2 in the chat if you've been trading for 1 year. Drop a number 2 if you've been trading. Better yet, hold on. Let's take this back. Wait. Don't drop nothing in the chat. Drop a 1 if you've been trading for 1 year. Drop a 2 if you've been trading for 2 years. Drop a 3 if you've been trading for 3 years. And then drop a 4 and a 5 if you've been trading for 4 to 5 years. Let me know. I want to see the chat. I want to know. And I want you to be real with me, right? And if you've been trading for less than 12 months, less than a year calendar, put it in the chat. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, put it in the chat. Right? Some people said a year and a half, a year, 2 years, 1 year. Okay, 2 months. Okay, 6 months. Okay, 5 months, 11 months. Okay. So I'm going to throw mines in there, right? I've been trading for 7 years. 7 years. Late 2015 going to 2016 is when I was trading, when I first started this thing. You see, the type of value and the type of information that I was getting at that particular time when I started, it was basic information. Now, who here is tired of the basic information? Who here wants to get a little bit more into detail of understanding how the markets really move, how they really fluctuate, what actually makes the market move? Has anybody ever asked that question? You see the market goes up, down, you click buy, you click sell, you're probably making money, but you don't even know why the market is actually moving up or down. You see, it wasn't to the point where it wasn't just making money trading, was understanding the psychology part of it, is understanding that there's hundreds and thousands of different strategies that we can apply to the market. Now, in the chat, like I said, I want you guys to participate with me tonight. I want to know in one, maybe just a few short words, what is the type of trading strategy that you're trading in today's day and age? I want to know in just a few short words, whatever trading strategy you could put it, drop it in the chat. Smart money. Okay. What else? I like to see a lot of smart money. Harmonics, volume, price action. Love it. Okay. Smart money, impulse. Kirkland, smart money, impulse. I'm seeing a lot of smart money. Colors, supply and demand. Okay. Break and retest, support and resistance. Okay. All right. We're talking. You see, we just named at least maybe 5, maybe 10 different type of strategies that we can trade in this market, right? Does that make sense? Support and resistance, key levels, price action, smart money, harmonics. That's like 5 off the top of my head. And I want you to drop a number 7 in the chat if trading is profitable for you with your strategy. Drop a 7 in the chat. Because if you're profitable with your strategy, just because I teach what I know and what I study and what I back, just because I do that, doesn't mean that it's the best strategy in the world. Now, you're probably like, well, Gustavo, I love your personality. I love your energy. Well, the reason why you're probably like, yo, this dude's strategy must be lit because you can really hear it is because when I know something, when I really study something, like it's like knowing something like the back of your hand, right? It's safe to say you are not going to argue with anybody and anybody about your current strategy or what your current belief is with anything, right? Like if you know, like what's the example I could say? Like, I don't know. You know you're a beast at swimming and you've proven yourself over and over, and somebody tries to come up to you, they're like, yeah, man, I can beat you in a race in swimming. You're like, wait, what? No, I could beat you in a race. But what are you talking about, right? And to you, it's just like, no, I can win the race because you know off the top of your head, like this, you know exactly what's going on. That's why when you look at the chart a certain way in a certain manner and you see a certain pattern, what happens? You have that eye for it. You have that vision for it. You ever marked up a chart and looked for all your confirmations? You were so sure about your trade and your setup that you didn't let another single soul influence you. Drop a 1 in the chat if that's happened to you. Because you see, I remember when I was trading break and retest, price action, key levels, and I was so set on that strategy. And I was like, yo, that strategy is the only strategy I want to trade. It's making me money. I'm consistent. My risk to reward at one point, and we're going to talk about this here in a second, was 50 pips, ladies and gentlemen. Today, as a man, as a trader, I'm blessed and grateful to say I don't trade 50 pip stop losses anymore. We went from 50 to 40, 40 to 30. Now we sitting at 20. I'm working on 10 pip stop losses as we speak. So I want you to understand what I'm about to show you, what I'm about to really give you. If you don't have your camera on, time to wake up, amigo. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm already turned and lit up. Excuse me. I'm already turned and lit up for 2023. I'm not waiting to the 30th, 31st, whatever it is, in order for me to get lit. I got value for days. You see, it's not just talking to mindset. We really know how to trade. We really know how to trade and look at the markets. So let me show you, right? Turn your camera on. Man, I'm telling you, if you sleeping on your dreams right now, look, I'm telling you, you're going to miss a piece of information. If you know nothing about trading and you're just like, whoa, I don't know where I'm at right now. Somebody just sent me the link. Look, welcome to tonight's call. But look, I need you to tune in. I need you to be a student. I need you to really be a note taker tonight. Tonight, really be the note taker, really be the student, right? It don't matter who you are, where you're from. I don't care how old you are, younger than me, older than me, black, purple, pink, brown. I don't care what you look like. You need to get this information. So tap in with me. If somebody on your team is on this call and their camera's not on and they're not tapped in, I need you to send them a text or call and be like, yo, I need you to tap in, bro. All right. So let's kick this thing off, man. I'm fired up. Are y'all fired up? Let me get some fire emojis in the chat because I'm fired up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm lit. You're like, yo, it's almost 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. Why does dude Gustavo got so much energy? Why not? Why not? You feel what I'm saying? Let's jump straight to it, man. I got my man Jordan Belfort with me today. If you know, you know. If you don't know, if you've never seen The Wolf of Wall Street, you've been sleeping under a rock. Straight up, straight like that, right? What I'm going to share with you first, and then by the help of my man Jordan Belfort, I'm going to give you the 3 keys to trading today, right now, wherever you're at, to help you build a foundation so you can start trading today. Because when it comes to trading in general, studying the market is one thing. Trading the market is another thing. Does that make sense? Studying how to trade is one ball game. Trading the market is a whole nother ball game. Now, I want you to understand it takes 10,000 plus hours to master any type of skill set. Riding a bike, freaking playing sports, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. But with trading, I've dumbed it down and I've seen from experience, from mentors that I'm actually learning from still to this day, 10,000 plus hours must be put into this skill set in order for you to actually master the skill set. So ask yourself a question. Have you put in 10,000 plus hours into the skill set? Do you think Jordan Belfort, as he was a stock trader, you didn't think he put 10,000 plus hours into the skill set to become the person that he's become? There's many people you can look at in today's day and age, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, the name goes on. Plenty names go on. I guarantee you they put major hours. Kobe Bryant, the person that stood after practice shooting those extra free throws, I guarantee you it was 10,000 plus hours he put in. So look, before we take this journey with trading, before you decide to take a leap of faith and be like, you know what, I really want to take trading and investing really serious, you have to look forward to the 10,000 plus hours to put into the skill set. Look, I know some of us are parents, some of us have kids, some of us have grandkids, right? And I want you to understand, everybody has their own situation, what they're going on, but we all have 24 hours out the day. It's safe to say what you do with the time that you have in today's day and age is very, very, very important. Why? Because we're in an economy, we're in a day and age now where it's really easy to make any type of income. You see, this is the thing. People don't need jobs. They don't need a 9 to 5. They actually just need an income. Does that make sense? Most people say, oh, I need a job. I need a job. No. You just need a source of income. And we've been able to crack the code where we've been able to not only trade our time for money, which that's what typical people do, but we've been able to show people how to trade their money for money in some of the biggest financial markets in the world, right? So guys, let's go into these 3 steps. These are the 3 keys to trading that have helped me build a foundation that's going to help you build a foundation today, right? Number 1, I want you to drop it in the chat with me. Trust the process, right? I want you to trust the process. Shout out to TTP. Shout out to my boy Big Fads, man, in the organization, the family, right? They rep it. If they're repping it, it's safe to say it's the only thing to really look at and be like, wow, that's something interesting. There's a process that we all go through. And if I don't trust the process, most of us are going to rush the process because we want to rush to 6 figures. We want to rush to 7 figures. We want to rush to being a master trader, right? To being able to trade full time. Let me tell you something. When I was working at AutoZone, barely making $1,000 a month, I had a cracked iPhone 5. And I remember telling myself in the break room when I was trading off my cracked iPhone 5, I need to trust this process because one day I'm going to take a leap of faith and quitting my 9 to 5. I told myself, trust the process, bro. Trust the process. It's a process. It's a process. Process, trust the process, process, trust, right? I embedded it in my head. I wish I could tattoo it on everybody's forehead right now because I'm telling you right now, this has been a journey. I've been trading for 7 years. I've made a lot of money, but I've also lost a lot of money, right? But the whole way through since day one, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to say it again over and over. Trust the process is number 1. Number 2, right? It's important to know what you're actually trading in the market. You see, we talk about Forex, we talk about cryptocurrency, we talk about bonds, we talk about stocks, we talk about all the different types of markets that we trade in. But most people, when they start not only in any type of community group or even company due to trading, most people are making money and they don't even know why exactly they're making money. They don't know exactly what they're making money off of. They know it's Forex. Most people don't even know that we're trading currencies. Look, I want you to understand this. As much as you got excited and started for this whole journey of trading, I want you to understand and know exactly what you're trading. So if we're trading Forex, what are we trading in the Forex market? Can we drop it in the chat? If we're in the Forex market and we're trading Forex, what exactly are we trading, ladies and gentlemen? Currencies. Correct. So for all my new people on here, right, and you don't know exactly what Forex is, right? Forex is a $7 trillion industry, and we trade currencies from all over the world globally, like the euro, the Great British pound, the Australian dollar, the Japanese yen, right? I want you to think about countries all over the world. Guess what? We're actually trading those currencies. Does that make sense? So when you know what you're trading, right, and we talk about cryptocurrency, we can say we're trading what? Bitcoin. You're trading crypto, but what exactly are you trading in the crypto space? Well, Bitcoin could be one, Ethereum could be another, Cardano could be another coin. You guys, you got to be aware of exactly what you're trading. You see, most of us are even copying and pasting trades. I mean, some of you guys are taking trades from me, and I've seen some people, and I'm not trying to call you out, not trying to call nobody out, but we go in the chat and we're asked, oh, is it a buy or is it a sell? You're worried about the buy or sell. You don't even know what you're buying and selling. We could be buying US 30 for all we know. But you got in because you said buy. You were like, wait. You see what I'm trying to get you to do? I'm trying to get you to be aware of exactly knowing what you're trading. Some of us are brand new traders and we shouldn't even be trading US 30, and you wonder why you're losing money in the market. You're trading gold, a very volatile pair, and you wonder why you're losing money in the market because you don't know exactly how it works. You don't know exactly what you are trading. As much as we don't know exactly what we're trading, right? This is another one. Most people don't even know what time to be trading. Do you know what time to trade? Do you know what time session, what trade session to trade? Let me break it down for you, right? Because I'm here to help you. I'm here to educate you. Some of us are lost. Some of our mentors gave up on us. Some of us, you know, our uplines are not even here today. But God, look, I'm here today because I don't want you to be lost in the sauce. I need you to know what you're trading and exactly know what time to trade. See, me, myself, I'm a London session trader. Most of us know we do London session every single night, right? Today, we're doing a little bit earlier, but I trade London session, right? Around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time, is when the market of London opens up and starts to move. Currencies like the euro moves, Great British pound move, even the US dollar moves in that session. So if we want to trade at night, if you're a night person, where are my night owls at? I recommend to you to trade London session because you could stay up late at night. Some of y'all stay up late at night, you just scrolling up and down Instagram. Little did you know, you could be putting time and effort making a bag trading. Does that make sense? So as we trade nighttime, can we also trade morning time, Gustavo? Yes, you very well can. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. And I want you to know the market is open Sunday through Friday, right? Five-day market is open 24 hours, 5 days a week. And we trade at nighttime, London session, and in the morning, we trade New York session, like I said, at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. For New York session, we're usually typically trading the US dollar. Why? Because what is everybody doing in the United States of America at morning time? They're commuting to work, they're buying coffee, they're buying food, right? What is happening with the currency in the US? It's circulating. So what do you think is going to happen with the currency in the market? It's going to what? It's going to move. So I want you to be aware of that. Most people don't know what to trade and what time to trade. So today, find out your session. If you're a morning person, try to trade in the morning. Check it out. I'm not a morning person, I'm going to be honest. Plus, I live on the West Coast. So that's like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, my time. I'm not up that early. I'm just being real. But I'm up late at night, 11, 12 my time, looking for a setup, looking for an opportunity to make money in the market. But the thing is with me, I have a plan. I have a blueprint when it comes to trading, because not only do I know exactly what I'm trading, but I know what time I'm trading. And not only do I know what time I'm trading, last but not least, I know exactly what I'm risking in the market. So key number 3, write it down. Key number 3, risk what you have, not what you don't have. You see, most of us has probably came in here and you're probably thinking if you put your whole, hold on, who's that? Hold up. Somebody was speaking. Let me mute everybody. Okay, my bad. I was lost for a second. Somebody was speaking. I was like, what the what? All right. Last but not least, number 3, risk management. Risk what you have, not what you don't have. See, most of us have came onto this, right? Into trading in general. And you probably put your savings into your trading account and you maybe have blew your money and you're probably still trying to figure it out, or maybe you're still probably upset from the L you take. You see, a lot of people are going to come into this. They're going to put everything they have into the market. I'm here to recommend the main thing to you is to not do that. Do not put everything you have into the market. Guys, I was working at AutoZone making $1,000 a month. Let me say this again, making $1,000 a month. And every single 2 weeks, I was funding my account with like half of my check every single time. You don't need a lot of money to make money trading. Does that make sense? Now, having a lot of money can help you make more money trading, don't get me wrong, but it is a proven fact and it's true. You can be profitable with not having a lot of capital trading. So when I say risk what you have, not what you don't have, I want you to be very aware of the risk management, because a lot of people come into this and they're going to be like, oh, I'm going to make $100 a day, $500 a day, blah, 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 blah. We know the game, but nobody knows the risk. Everybody's like, oh, I'm going to catch 100 pips today. I'm going to catch 200 pips today. But they don't know exactly what they're going to risk to catch those 100, 200 plus pips. See, me, I know risk management. It's calculated at this point. I know exactly what I'm going to lose, so exactly what I'm going to gain. See, most of us don't even understand the strategy of exactly how to trade in the markets is the easiest part. It's the first easy part. The second easy part is understanding your risk management. So we're going to talk about that here for a second, because I'm I'm big on risk management. Why? Because most people don't understand the power of it. And people with not understanding the power of risk management, you don't understand the 8th wonder of the world, compound interest. Some of us know about compound interest. Some of us don't. Some of us don't even understand the power behind the compound effect. You see, I've seen people grow their $100 accounts to 500, to 1,000, to even multiple 5, 6 figures. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Now, I'm not here to promise you that's going to happen the same for you, but I know one thing. With consistency and discipline and risk management, those 3 things right there can get you very close to whatever goal it is that you want to get to. Now, before we talk about how to make money trading, exactly how the markets move, let's talk about numbers real quick, because risk management is honestly the first topic of discussion when we talk about trading. Now, let's talk about lot sizes, because without knowing what lot sizes are, we're not going to know exactly fully how it is that we're making money in the market, right? Now, we're not going to pay attention to the nano lot because we don't trade nano lots, but we do trade micro lot, mini lot, and standard lots. So when we talk about lot sizes, right, we're trading lot sizes in the market, leveraging what we have in our trading accounts, whatever your equity is, and we trade micro lots, mini lots, and standard lots. A micro lot is 1,000 of a unit, volume of 0.01, and it moves at 10 cents per pip. Meaning if it's moving 10 cents in our favor and we catch 5 points, quote unquote, 5 pips, we have made 50 pips in the market, ladies and gentlemen. You see, the thing about trading, even with risk management, you just got to do a little bit of math. And as we do a little bit of math, all we're doing is just literally moving the decimal. Because we go from micro lot to mini lot. Instead of making 10 cents a pip, at a mini lot, we're making $1 per pip. So if we catch 5 points in the market on a mini lot, what is the profit on that? $5, 5 pips. If we catch 10 pips, that's $10. Now look, it's only going to get a little bit more easier when you understand the lot sizes. But the standard lot, the big boy lot, which a lot of people trade, including myself, is the units of 100,000, a volume of 1.00, and the dollar per pip is $10 per pip. Guys, if we were to catch 100 pips in the market, right? If we're catching pips in the market and we catch 10 pips on a $10 per pip lot size, what is the profit on that trade? Anybody? I'm looking at the chat. She said a band. It's $100. $10 per pip. We catch 10 pips, $10 per pip, right? $100 profit. If we catch 20 pips in the market at a $10 per pip, that's $200 in the market. Is that making sense to you guys? Drop a 7 in the chat if that makes sense, because I don't want to move on if this doesn't make sense to you. Drop a 7 in the chat for me. Okay. Now look, lot sizes are important. You have to know what lot sizes are. You have to. And I want you to be aware of it. Okay? So let's move on. Average earnings, risk to reward ratio. We trade 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 10, and so on and so on and so on. I have a question for you guys, and I want you guys to answer me in the chat. Are you okay with risking $100 just to make $100? Anybody in the chat? Let me know. Would you be okay risking 100 just to make 100? What does that get you excited? It doesn't get you excited, right? Some of you are like, hell yeah, it's $100. I get it. You humble. But let's be honest, we're not here just to make $100, correct? Now, can we risk $100 to make $200? Who would be cool with that? Now a little 200 a day, that's like 70, 80K a year. We risk 100 to make 200. Some of y'all are like, okay, cool. Now, can anybody see themselves risking 100 to make 300? 100 to make 400? 100 to make 500? 100 to make 1,000? That sounds a little bit more interesting, right? Imagine risking $100 to make $1,000. I think that's mind blowing. They be like, how you made that? You sold crack? You sold drugs? No, I traded in the Forex market and I risk $100 to make $1,000 profit. Where do they do that at? Trading Forex. Right here, front and center. So if you have, whether it's 100, 1,000, 10 grand, look, first things first, if you can't flip 100 to 1,000, then you don't know how to manage 100. And if you can't manage $100, you're not going to be able to manage $1,000. And if you can't manage $1,000, you're not going to be able to manage $10,000. Does that make sense? Look, I'm not trying to break your heart. I'm not trying to put you down. I'm here to give you the real. Like, this is the real deal, holy feel, because I remember when I was just making $50 a day, $100 a day. I remember when I was risking $500 just to make $500. I remember. But through experience, the time and effort I put, the blood, sweat, and tears, guess what happened over time? My stop loss went from 50 pips, like I said, to 40 to 30 to 20. But let's do some math real quick, because I want to do something that can apply to the average person around the world, including yourself that's on this call right now, right? Let's say the average person, right? They have $100 to put into the market of trading, whether it's Forex, crypto, whatever. But we're talking about Forex right now, right? They put $100 into a trading account. They don't know nothing about trading. They don't know how to enter trades, but we just taught them how to enter trades on the demo, so they know how to enter trades. But they don't know no strategy. They don't know nothing. They don't know support and resistance, smart money. They don't know nada. They just put $100 in their trading account and they know how to copy and paste. That's all they know how to do. You see, I've cracked the code, right? In a matter of this year's time frame, the past, I'd say maybe 8 to 7 months, I've been able to really break down and really be profitable with the risk to reward plan that I have. See, I have a trading plan. when I trade, I show up to go to war. I just don't show up to kind of just show up, right? I'm very, very strategic on what I trade, how I trade, and everything in general. So with $100, me, myself, like I said, I risk 20 pips in the market. If we're trading a 1-to-1 risk to reward on 20 pips, that means I'm risking 20 pips just to make 20 pips. Does that make sense? If I'm trading 1-to-2, I'm going to be risking 20 pips just to make 40 pips. Are you guys catching me? Right? If I'm trading 1-to-3, I'm going to risk 20 pips so I can catch 60 pips. If I'm trading 1-to-4, I'm risking 20 pips so I can make 80 pips. If I'm trading 1-to-5, I'm risking 20 pips to make 100 pips. Does that make sense? I'm risking 20 pips just to catch 100 pips. That's a 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio. So with $100, how can we be profitable, Gustavo? Well, I'm going to do the calculator on my phone while we're on this call. So the way I trade, when I send out a trade, right? We're going to, for example, you're taking my trades. You never traded before, right? I do 20 pip stop losses. So every single trade I take and every single trade I send out, I risk 20 pips in the market. Now on a $100 account, this is like I said, my trading plan, right? We use no more than a 0.05 lot size until we get to a $500 account balance. So your lot size, right? Your lot size for the $100 account that we just funded up is going to be a 0.05, meaning for every single pip it moves, it's going to be 50 cents a pip. Does that make sense? I'm giving you guys an example, right? 20 pip stop loss, a 0.05. If it hits my stop loss at 20 pips, I lose $10. So imagine every single trade you take and you lose $10, but when you win the trade, you make $25. Are you guys catching me right now? You're risking $10 to make $25. Potentially risking $10 to make $50 on a 0.05 lot size. Now, when I send out trades, like I said, my stop loss is 20 pips. My take profit 1 is 50 pips. Take profit 2 is always 100 pips. I want you to understand, not every single time TP2 is going to hit 100 pips. But TP1 is 99.9% likely to hit every single time. So let's do it. $100 in our trading account. We're taking the first trade Gustavo sends out. The first trade Gustavo sends out, let's say I send it out and it hits stop loss. He started with $100. What is $10 minus 100? Anybody know? $100. First trade we took, we lost $10. We're at what? We're at 90. I want you to be real with yourself. Would you be mad if you lost $10 in the market? No. You know what's crazy? I've seen people lose $10, $20, $50 and call it quits multiple times. I kid you not. People lose $10, $20, $50 and we're like, yo, I'm out of here. This is gambling. So imagine somebody put $100 in their account. They lost $10 and they quit. And imagine they quit right now and there's $90 left. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to stick in this shit. Because I took a $10 loss just like he did, but he quit and I didn't quit. I send the next trade out. TP1 hits. That's $25 on a 0.05, correct? Correct? What is 25 plus 90? Can anybody tell me? 90 plus 25. Second trade in. We $15 in profit now, baby. Second trade. First day trading, I took the second trade. Now, let's see the next trade comes. The next trade comes and it hits stop loss. What is $10 minus 115? We back at what? 105. So we missed one, made one, missed one. Let's say I send another trade out. TP1 hits. Now we're 2 for 2. We won 2 trades and we lost 2 trades. What is 25 plus 105? 130. Now let's say I send another trade out and TP hits again, another 50 pips. What is 130 plus 25? That's 155. Ladies and gentlemen, in a matter of 2 days, I sent out 5 trades and your account is at $55 in profit. You're up 55% in your investment in a matter of a few days. If you're not impressed by that and you're not grateful for that, you're not going to be grateful for the bigger gains that are going to come. But let's say I sent out 5 trades, right? 155 is my profit. Now let's say I send another trade out and then stop loss hits. So negative $10, we're at what? 145 now. Now let's say I send another trade out and then it hits TP2. Not only does it hit TP1, but it hits TP2. So TP1 is $25. TP2 is $50. What is 145 plus 50? 195. In a matter of a week, your $100 grew to $200 just by taking 5 to 6 trades. Not 5 to 6 days, 5 to 6 trades. You see how you lose profit, but then you get it back and some? You see how it works? You see how you take a minimal loss, but when you take the minimal loss, you get the loss back and some? Does that make sense? That's how the compound effect could work for you. You can start trading, you can start risking less and making more money. So risk to reward, I talk about it all the time. Why? Because most people don't know exactly what they're risking. They're just clicking buy and sell, and they're doing this lot size because their mentor is doing that lot size. No. I don't work like that. $100 account, I'm telling you, you're like, okay, if I got a low balance, I'm not trading multiple thousands like you, Gustavo. What lot size do I use? 0.05 and a 0.10. Risk 20 pips, risk 30 pips, and go for 50 pips a day. If you catch 50 pips on a 0.10, how much money is that every single day? 50 pips. That's $50 a day. You could be making $50 a day, making $250 every single week, and you're making $1,000 a month. And you're making $50 consistently every single day. What if you could risk $10 to make $50 every day? Who would do it? Well, guess what? I'm doing it right now. I'm risking $20 to make $100. It's happening right now before your eyes. You could use the same exact trading plan, the same risk to reward plan, and guess what? You could be getting the same results that I'm getting. Did you know that? So instead of risking 100 to make 100, let's risk 100 to make 400, 500, 1,000. Let's open up the gates. Let's start really realizing that we don't have to be risking a whole lot of money to make money in general, right? So I asked a question: do you want to trade like 97% of retail traders around the world? Do you want to learn the basic stuff? And when I talk about basic, we talk about, we talk about support and resistance, buy low, sell high, channel trading, consolidation trading. Oh, the double top, the triple top, the double bottom, the triple bottom. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Very familiar. You've heard it numerous of times. And I'm here to tell you, guess what? You could be profitable trading these type of ways, these type of strategies. Trust me, I know people that are buying support and selling resistance, and they're making money trading. They're making money trading. It's working out for them. But I look at it like this. I call this dumb money. Dumb money. Because you could be on the wrong side of the market, or you could be on the right side of the market. So would you want to trade like 97% of retail traders, or would you want to trade like the banks? Oh, you didn't know the banks participate in the market? You didn't know they actually trade your money and your checking and your savings? Did you know that? Did you know that major banks around the world like Chase, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Citibank, I'm talking about banks that you're probably using, banks that your mommy and daddy and tu tia Marina are using. Yeah, they're using the bank. And guess what? They're actually trading their money. How are they participating in a $7 trillion market? How are they trading my money, but you can't trade your money? The top 10 currency traders around the world are not people like me, are not people like Chris Terry. It's actually banks. Citibank, JP Morgan, UBS. Y'all know what that is? Deutsche Bank. Y'all know what that is? Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. See, it is not even just about banks. It's about hedge funds and institutions. Because it's not just understanding that the banks play in this market, but there's people moving hundreds of millions and billions and even trillions of dollars in this market. The #1 hedge fund in the entire world, some of you guys don't even know about it, Bridgewater and Associates. It's been around since 1975. It's been around for 45 plus years, ladies and gentlemen. And what it is, it's a company just like any other company. They have over 1,700, roughly almost 2,000 employees. And guess what they do? They suit up and they put on suits and they trade in the office. You see how I trade in my office, in my crib? They show up to a building and they actually trade in the office. This exact firm, right? This hedge fund has been around since 1975. Very long time if you think about it. 124 billion in assets since it started, since 1975. And this is exactly what they do. I'm going to read it for you, right? It's the largest hedge fund in the entire world with institutional clients, including pension funds, endowments, foundations, foreign governments, and central banks, with about 1,700 employees that focus on macro investing, making bets based on inflation, currency exchange, and GDP. Some of you guys don't even know what GDP is. It's okay. I want you to read into it. I want you to read into it, study more about Bridgewater and Associates. Now, remember I told you dumb money? Well, guess what? There's something that we call smart money. Where are my smart money traders at? I need y'all to drop the gun emoji in the chat, like the little green Nerf gun. Drop it in the chat. Go crazy. Where are my smart money traders at? Because I'm gonna be honest, man. 2019, yeah, that's the emoji. 2019, man. Shout out to Jordan Morgan. This dude literally brainwashed me. He showed me what was real, and exactly what I'm going to show you right now, because it was beyond more than support and resistance, buy low, sell high. It was more than just trend trading. It was more than just all these things, so many different strategies. It was more than just that, because when I understood that the banks participate in this market and they moved the market before they actually moved the market, and it's on you to be on the wrong or the right side of the market, it really made more sense to me, because I saw how the market moved and I saw why certain moves happened. But now I started understanding how it really started to happen. So here what we have is a Wyckoff logic. And what happens is the market goes through 4 market phases, right? Through an accumulation phase, an effect, distribution, and then an effect markdown phase. This is a model that works on the buy side and a model that works on the sell side. So regardless if you're buying or selling in the market, with this strategy alone, you could be profitable in the markets. There's certain things that happen, certain moves that happen in the market. You probably question and ask yourself, why did this happen? Why did that happen? Well, supply and demand. Real-time institutional supply and demand is the reason why certain markets are moving. Some are moving at a slow rate, some are moving at a fast, rapid rate. But I want to really break it down into simple terms, because people are living in supply and demand as we speak. Why? Because what do people demand in today's day and age? Does anybody know? What do people demand? If you could drop it in the chat, let me know. Because as much as people demand what they demand, they don't even know that there's people out there, including like myself, that supply the solution. We supply the cure of poverty. We supply information that can change their situation. Yes, So people demand what? Money, time, freedom. They demand all these things. But people don't understand what is supplied in today's day and age. What can be supplied for you, yourself, and your family, and for the people around you? What could be supplied? What type of education can you share with somebody to get them from point A to point B? Supply and demand, not only it works that way in real life and what we're doing today, but it also pertains into the market as well. There's a reason why the market, there's a high demand at certain price levels in the market. So when the market hits a certain demand level, what do you think happens? Big moves happen. Big moves happen. Reactions at certain price levels, certain key levels makes the market move. You have institutional real-time supply, then you have institutional real-time demand. Most people, like I said, they like to buy low and they like to sell high. Little did they know, off the buy and the sell low high, there was an institutional move with a supply and demand that was also created at the same time. Let's move on. What makes the market move? Does anybody know? Drop it in the chat for me. What do you think makes the market actually move? What makes this thing go up? What makes this thing go down? Does anybody know? Banks, price, money, data with rumors, money, news, buying and selling. Okay, I got some good answers. Some of y'all were right. What makes the market actually move each and every single day are not only just banks, of course, not only just hedge funds, of course, not only institutions, of course, but crises around the world. Economic news could make the market move. When COVID happened, anybody know what happened to the market? When COVID hit, does anybody know what happened to the market? If you could drop one word in the chat of what happened to the market, let me know. When COVID hit, what happened to the market? It crashed. It dropped. Some of y'all don't know that. Some of y'all don't understand that you could be in an opportunity before that opportunity actually happens, just by simply knowing what makes the market move. So as we know what makes the market move, here are some setups that I had over time the past few years. These are before and afters. As you guys can see, I was risking 50 pips at one point just to catch 50 pips. Risking 50 just to make 50. This is GBP CAD. Some people were looking to buy. I did the opposite. You look at my entry. This is the before, right? This is the after. This is the before, and this is the after. This is my entry on my MT4. Another setup, Euro JPY, Euro against the Japanese yen. I was risking 50 pips, looking to buy the market for 100 pips. Most people were looking to sell. I decided to buy. 50 pips later, I'm in profit. TP1 hit, TP2 was 100 pips. And I want you to understand what I'm showing you right now is what I applied within this strategy that I'm telling you about smart money, about institutional supply and demand. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense? Let me get a thumbs up. Let me get a thumbs up. All righty. Another setup, Euro, Australian dollar. Most people were looking to sell. You guys see the big candle to the downside, right? Most people were looking to sell. I said, I'm going to do the opposite. And I bought. I was risking 50 pips, take profit with 70 pips. I was taking profit at the recent high. Question. Why do 97% of retail traders get stopped out before the real move happens? Anybody know? Anybody ever got into a trade? It hit your stop loss, and then later in the day, it hit all your take profits? That ever happened to you? It literally hit your stop loss, and then it went into your favor. Does that ever happen to you? Believe it or not, it happens to everybody. She said it happened to me earlier. It happens to everybody, including myself. Even still to this day. It happens. I realize you can't be too accurate at times. You can be accurate, but you can't be so too accurate. Yeah, see, real-time trader stop loss is institutional players entry. Exactly. Why do you think when people buy support, sell resistance, they get stopped out and then boom, the move happens? I'll tell you why. Because this happens. You get faked out, not only to the buy side, but also to the sell side. This works for both models, sell or buy. You see, I've dumbed it down. I've cracked the code. It's not about buying low, selling high. It's about buying lower and selling higher. I'm going to say this again because I think this went over some of y'all's head. It's not about buying low and selling high. It's about buying lower and selling higher. You ever bought a resistance, you got stopped out, and then the move went your way? You sold too early. Same thing to the buy side. You bought at the low, it created a support, right? Let me pull this up. Right? Look at it. Check it out. It created a support. You bought right here, 1, 2, 3, and then boom, it dips down, it hits your stop loss. Now you're like this. You're sad because your stop loss got hit. And then poof, market goes your way. Drop a 7 in the chat if that ever happened to you. The reason why it's happening is because you got in too early. You're trading retail. The banks, institutions, they move the price lower to knock you out of the market. Like I said, they moved the market before they actually moved the market. Same thing that happened here also happened here. We had a low created, right? High, high. Then we had a low created. What were people doing here? They were selling at the low. They sold too early. Price shot up, hit their stop loss. This is you. And then boom, all your TPs get hit. Some of y'all don't even know. You could be catching this move right here. You could be catching the wick entry here, the wick entry here. How many times have you guys taken trades in my chat, in the Telegram, and there was a wick entry? Anybody? No, nobody? Nobody in the chat? I'm crazy? All right, just making sure. Just making sure. All right. So clear all drawings. All right. So it works for both models, sell and buy. Now are you understanding why you get stopped out of the market all the time now? Some of y'all like, wow, like that happens to me all the time. Apply what I just showed you. And instead of buying at that time that you want to buy, wait for the market to dip a little bit more, look for structure and buy again. It'll play out for you. Trust me. It's worked multiple times. So what I always do is I observe the masses and I do the complete opposite. Why? Because I'm not trying to be like everybody. I'm not trying to be like a retail trader, right? I'm not even trying to be the best trader in the world. I just want to be a profitable trader. I'm not trying to sound cool. I'm not trying to look cool. I don't do these sessions so you guys can praise me and show me love. Imagine I get on these calls and I give you no value at all, and I'm just talking your head off. I'm doing the opposite of what people are already doing. So I'm here to tell you, stop doing what everybody else is doing. Stop trading the same way everybody's trading because you see certain people are not profitable. Open your mind up, open your mind up, open your mind up to other strategies, to other ways of knowing how to trade. Because it ain't just about breaking retests and buying low and selling high. It's multiple ways to know how to trade, right? So question, would you buy Bitcoin? Drop a 7 in the chat if you'd buy Bitcoin right now. Let me know. I want to know. I want to know. Because people ask me that question all the time. Do you have Bitcoin, Gustavo? Would you buy Bitcoin? Should I buy Bitcoin? Look, I'm not a financial expert advisor, right? I'm going to give you my take on it. And it's crazy because some people got off this call. And the reason why I got off this call, maybe they're tired, maybe they're doing, but look, I'm here to tell you, opportunity doesn't always come. And I look at it like this. If you were on this call or you were in that event when I shared a certain type of information, I guarantee you it will elevate you and help you if you actually applied it. So look, I want you to understand, you're always going to probably hear this. You're going to hear it from me. Right place, right time, right people. And just by understanding that and studying that, by being at the right place at the right time with the right people, right, you could be the person that ends up being in profit. So this is what happened back in 2018, right? I got invested into cryptocurrency, right, with a few buddies of mine, few investors of mine, right? We put money into a quote unquote mini hedge fund in a sense, right? It wasn't like I had my own wallet, but in 2018, right, I remember I was in Atlanta, and one of my close friends, Trey, he's a big crypto guy, right? And he told me, yo, I want you to mark up this chart, that chart, and two of the main charts that I marked up, one was Bitcoin and another was Binance Coin, right? Now, if you know nothing about cryptocurrency, I'm going to educate you today, right? Back in 2018, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, right, is another form of payment, right? It's in today's day and age, it's being accepted everywhere and anywhere, right? It's not a legit dollar, a legit coin, right? It's all digital. Does that make sense? There's a blockchain within the cryptocurrency market. Back in 2018, Bitcoin was sitting at 3,000 per coin at one point. It ended up going all the way to 10,000, right? I told people to buy at 3,000 before it hit 10,000. Imagine you on this call right now, and I told you, yo, buy Bitcoin right now at 3,000, and then it ended up going to 10,000. How would you feel? And not only did I say buy Bitcoin, but Binance Coin, which was another top 10 coin, it was sitting at $18 at one point. It ended up going all the way to $33. Would you would have bought BNB coin at $18? And it went all the way to $33. Drop a 7 in the chat if you would. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I need to know. Like, I'm telling you to buy it at this certain price level. You don't know jack squat, nothing about crypto, but I told you to buy it. And just by you buying it, you got some profit. Who would buy it? Now, wait, hold your horses. Hold the sevens. 2018, this is what happened. Who knows what happened in 2020? Let's talk about it. Imagine you bought Bitcoin in 2018 at 3,000, and it went all the way up to 40,000. Let's not forget it hit 60,000, almost 70,000 at one point. Imagine if you would have bought Bitcoin at 3,000 in 2018 when I told you, and you held it all the way till 2022 and it hit 60,000. Would you be mad at Gustavo? Would you be mad at me? I ain't sell you no course. I ain't trying to persuade you, convince you to nothing. I just told you, hey, buy you some Bitcoin. It's gonna go up in the next few years. Is that 3K right now? It just hit 10K. Now the thing at 70,000. This man Gustavo, man, he crazy, but he making me some money right now. Now that's just Bitcoin. That's just Bitcoin. Let's talk about BNB. Remember, BNB was at $18. I said buy it at $18. It hit 33. It went all the way to 377. All you had to do was buy, hold, sit on your hands and pray. Who would have rode out this bull run with me if you would have bought with me in 2018? Who would have? Drop a 7 in the chat. Let's be honest. I'm going to tell you this right now. Look, I'm not the best trader in the world. I'm not a crypto guru. I'm not a Forex guru. I put blood, sweat, and tears into this shit the past 7 years to be able to deliver this type of information like this, to be able to predict the market at certain times and certain levels and certain prices. I want you to understand this. I want you to understand this is history in the making. This is happening each and every single day. I feel like the world is changing each and every single day. One day this is happening. One day that is happening. Every single day something is happening. But as the world is turning and things are happening, why are we not profiting? Why are we not putting ourselves in position? Yo, I told you buy BNB at $18. It went all the way to 377. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? This is coin market cap. Now, okay, most of us are like, well, Bitcoin's at this and Bitcoin's at that. Okay, I told you to buy Bitcoin at 3,000. Where's Bitcoin at right now? If you would have bought it at 3,000, guess what? Even with the crash happening, you still in profit. BNB coins probably maybe at $18, maybe, who knows? But I know with Bitcoin, you would have cashed out easy. Now, look, I want you to make money. I want you to be successful. I want you to take this shit serious. Like I really want you to. But you got to control your emotions. And I'm gonna end it off with this because if you don't control your emotions when it comes to trading, you're gonna have a very rough time, a very hard time. There's times when you're in the market, you're in the blues, you're in profit, and euphoria is hitting you. You're on top of the world. You're like, oh my God, I'm lit. I'm a crypto Forex guru is lit. I'm up $1,000. Wada bing, bada boom, right? Whatever. But then your $1,000 profit goes to $800 profit. And then now you start getting anxiety. Then you start fearing. Your 800 now goes to 400. Now your 400 now goes to $100 profit. Now you're getting depressed. Now you're getting sad because you're not up $1,000. But then you get out of the trade because you start feeling depressed. And then all of a sudden, look what the market decides to do. The market was going down, but then boom, it shoots up in your favor. You were depressed a little while ago. But if you would have stayed in your trade, you would have had relief. You would have been optimistic. You would have been happy because you were in profit at one point, but it came back to your entry, right? Price came down, it hit your entry. You're a while and out, you're depressed, you got out, and then boom, it shoots back up. How would you feel? How would you feel knowing that you got out of a trade that you were in profit in, and then you got out of it with a loss, maybe less than what you were going to make, and then boom, it shoots back up in your favor? How would you feel? How would you take that? You got to control your emotions. You got to. Because if you don't control your emotions, right? If you don't control your emotions, it's going to be a hard time trading for you. Just being honest, point blank period. It's going to be a hard time trading for you, right? So what I want to do real quick, I want to switch lanes. Let's hop on these charts real quick. I got to give y'all a setup before we get out of here. Is that cool? Y'all thought I forgot about the charts? That's why. Oh, see, don't they say save the best for last? Isn't that what they say all the time? Some people got off the call. See, some people are not patient. They're not patient. But I'm on these charts now. I know y'all like Dave Chappelle looking for a signal. Like, oh my God, Gustavo, tell me when to buy gold, bro. That's how y'all are right now. You know what? I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. I've been feeding y'all for too long. You feel me? I can't let y'all starve to death. So I get it. Y'all fiending right now like a bunch of crackheads. I'm playing. Y'all not crackheads. All right. So look, man, gold. As you guys know, we've been trading this thing all year. I've been trading this thing my whole life. I believe at 1,800, and I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be a perfect setup. Price did not stay above 1,800 last week, right? Safe to say that, right? But I believe either tonight or tomorrow, we will see a sudden move back up to 1,800. And I feel if we stay above 1,800, right? If we have a full strong 4-hour or daily candle to close above, like I'm talking about a full candle, like one of these candles like this, like I need a candle to close like this, right above 1,800. And if it closes right above 1,800 off a smaller time frame, we're gonna look for the simple. Let me show y'all. We're gonna look for the simple break and retest. 1,800 will be the entry. Take profit will be 1,850. How many pips is that? That's 500 pip move from 1,800 all the way to 1,850. So you're asking me, what is the move? What are we doing? Simple. Key level break of 1,800. We're already bullish. We're already looking to take this market back to the upside. The daily is looking nice on a bullish note. All we have to do is find a break above 1,800, and then we catch a retest on the lower time frames. 1,850 is TP1. If we break 1,850, right, we could possibly see 1,900. But I believe 1,850 is the first TP, 500 plus pip move. That's my take on gold. XAU USD. We better stop bargaining. Ahí está, eso con los papeles. Here, grab that from her, bro. All right. So that's gold. I'll send out gold here in a second, right? USD CAD. This thing got bullish out of nowhere. Higher time frame, daily. We're bullish, right? We have higher highs up here. Price hit this high. Key level I'm going to pay attention to is 3.9 flat. There's going to be a reason why the price is going to react off of this price level. You guys see right here, right? Hold on. 1.39 flat on USD CAD is a key level that I want to pay attention to. Right here, right here. I believe price will come back, right? Break this higher high and give us a move here. And then from here, we see a fall. I'm not looking to sell USD CAD yet, but I'll stay bullish on USD CAD. So if we're looking for a setup here on USD CAD, we're going to look for a bullish move. You see here, we have a high already created right here. If it breaks this high and continues, what do you think we're going to do? Catch the break and the retest. Now, I want you to understand this. What could happen to this move right here is price could come right at this level, take out these highs, and give us a sell move early from up here. From up here, right? Price can go do this, come down, come back up, and go all the way up. I believe that could be possible. So let's mark it up. Right? You look at the 4 hour. This is a previous high right here. If it breaks at this previous high, we're going to take this thing for a ride going up to this imbalance area here. That's 80 to 90 pips. So long term is a buy. Short term is a sell. Y'all with me? Long term, it's a buy. Short term, it's a sell. And I want you to pay attention to these key levels off these imbalances because it's what I play off of. 1.38 flat. Pay close attention. Don't be surprised if you see the market do exactly what I just said. Don't be surprised. You see me right here, risk 20 pips, right? And then I catch this move right here off the previous structure high. Sell up here, take profit here, and then we buy again from here to take it up. Long term, right? Short term, it's a sell. Long term, it's a buy. Y'all see what I see? Long term is a buy, short term is a sell. So if you want to play ping pong with it, okay, cool. But best believe we'll see a reaction off 1.38 flat on USD CAD. Price is gonna have to come up here, right? React, either spike up then down, or just come down then go up. Either or. That's my take on gold and USD CAD. Now, NAS 100, when we're trading indices, I'll be honest, I took a pretty big L last week on indices, and I was just letting it flow and move this week to kind of see how it's moving. I look at it now, we're at a very, very key level. If you look at it, a low was created and it got tested multiple times. And in this low that's being created, I look at it as if we close below on this daily level, I believe this daily level 11.5. That's what I'm paying attention to. 11.5. All right, we see this break below this level of 11.5. I would like to take this down here to 11.200. And this could be a simple break and retest of a key level and just continue its trend going down. We're already bearish off the 4 hour and daily. I'd like to stay within this trend here, but I see a nice move that could possibly happen off of this low right here. Break and retest, right? Continue with the trend. 11,200 is the area of take profit. Pretty simple setup if you ask me. Pretty textbook. But anything could happen. This thing could pop back up, then come down. I feel like if it's going to pop up, wait for it to come down. If it stays below off this 4 hour and daily, go to the lower time frame and look for your entry. But I'm sells all day here on NAS 100. Buys on gold, and then USD CAD, short-term sells, long-term buys, right? What I'm going to do real quick. Damn, imagine risking 20 pips to catch 500. That's crazy. That's going to be a move. All right, what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to drop this in the Telegram. I know some of y'all are asking for it. All right. All right, cool. And we got USD CAD. I'll drop here too. I'll leave NAS 100 out. All right, all right, all right. I just dropped it in all the chats that I'm in. All right. Yeah, everybody check the chat. Check the chat, check the chat. I dropped it in the chat, in the Telegram. Markups are there. I'll be honest, those are the only two moves that I'm looking to catch. Let's be very aware of these moves. Let's not chase the market, right? I showed you guys the institutional trading way. I showed you exactly how the market moves, what makes the market move. I'm not giving you the pity patty, buy support, sell resistance. No. We're going to trade how the banks trade. We're going to be on the right side of the market, not the wrong side of the market, right? And I want you guys to really understand at the end of the day, what I'm teaching you, if you don't apply, you're not going to be able to get results. You're not going to be able to see results, period. So I want you to apply exactly what you're learning right now, right? Apply exactly what you're learning, because I'm going to keep giving you guys thoughts. I'm going to keep giving you guys value every single day, every single week. That's why I decided to do this boot camp, so I can give you guys more value, so I can be more intentional, right? But I ask you guys to take this thing serious. I just gave you the trading sauce. I just showed you how to get down. I showed you the markup. I showed you what I did. I kept it short and sweet. It's on you to apply it. If you got to stay up till your face turns blue, let's do it. Because that's what I did. That's what I did. Right? So the trading sauce, we got it. We got that down pat. Now, as we get the mindset and then we get the trading sauce down, what is next? Well, whether you like it or not, we're going to talk about business building, how to build a network marketing business, how myself, I was able to achieve a rank of Chairman 50, where I was making $50,000 a month at one point, and how you're able to come into this thing and impact people, not just make money, but also impact people at the same time. A lot of people see all these people flying around and doing this and doing that. What if I told you that they're just people person? They do good with people. They know how to deal with people. They know how to lead people. They know how to connect with people. As much as I know how to connect these charts, I know how to connect with people too. If you was a Chairman 50 making $50,000 a month, would you be so worried about trading? Would you be stressing about trading? Be real. Would you be stressing out if you was a Chairman 50 or a Chairman 25 or even whatever? Would you be stressing out about trading? You shouldn't. Because I'm going to help you how to build another source of income on top of trading, so you can fund your trading with residual income. And not only do that, but put money into other things like I did and I built myself a brand. So I'm going to teach you how to build a brand. I'm going to teach you how to really put on, how to really market yourself, how to show the world, not only, of course, to know how to trade, but give value and how to really put yourself out there. 7 years ago, I was like, you know what? I just want to trade. And that's all I wanted to do. 3 years into the game, I said, you know what? I just don't want to trade. I want to trade, but I want to impact people. I want people to be impacted by what I'm showing, what I'm teaching. So I decided to get uncomfortable and start networking, start building, start branding myself, start marketing myself. Because I'm gonna be honest, some of y'all be like oh, I don't want the fame. Me neither. I'm gonna be honest, I got rich on purpose and famous by accident. Like, I'm just being real. I didn't ask to be famous. I didn't ask to have 100K plus followers. I didn't ask for people to be inspired by me. No, I did better for myself, where by default and directly and indirectly, people got inspired themselves too. So I want you to understand, I'm not here to look cool, to sound cute. I'm here to really educate you and help you. Maybe your mentor is not helping you the way you want to get helped on the charts. Well, guess what? That's why I'm here every single Wednesday. There should be no excuse on why you don't show up. No excuse. 12 o'clock session, you can give up an hour of your sleep. Come on now. If you like, think about it. If you could give up an hour of your sleep to stay up with me, to learn, if you could put an hour a day into Go Live, to really, you know what's crazy? Some of y'all don't even know. There's traders that are on the platform, and some of them, they make more money than me trading. And I can say that like a man on this call. It's not just me catching pips. It's not just me trading like the banks. There's other people doing it too, but I do want you to take advantage of what I'm offering to you. I'm going to show you tomorrow how to put the mindset, the trading aspect of everything, into a business building aspect of things, and go really do something with this. Not just look at charts and look cool and post on Instagram, yeah, I'm trading. Look, man, if you're not networking in today's day and age, in the 21st century, something's wrong with you. Your network is your net worth. I could have been that dude. Oh, I just want to trade. I don't want to talk to nobody. I hate people. No. Because when I did these sessions like this years ago, every week, there was people making money trading. There was people that were actually learning how to trade. And they were like, man, Gustavo, I'm profitable at trading. What do I do next? Let's go build and let's go impact. Because I'm a chairman trader. I'm chairman on the charts, and I'm chairman in the back office. That's how we going. That's how we moving. And if you're not chairman on the charts or chairman in the back office, you need to start talking and walking like it. Because I'm telling you, you're going to hear people like myself going chairman 100, chairman 250. And you're going to be like, yo, I was on that Zoom call with Gustavo when he said he was going to do that. So if you're going to see me go do that, why not come join me? I'm going to Vegas tomorrow for the first TLX trip to finish off the year. I'm going to go educate. I'm going to go show them the same exact training I showed you guys in Vegas live. I'm going to go do that. What value are you going to share? When it's all said and done, what value are you going to share? You could be the best trader in the world. That's cool. That's cute. But I ain't doing nothing for nobody if you're not teaching. You could be the best speaker, the best chairman, networker in the world. But if we're not teaching other people how to do it, then what are you talking for? There's people that pay me thousands of dollars just to have one-on-one time. I give you guys an hour, 2 hours of my time every single Wednesday for free. And I don't do it because I want to look cool, sound cool. I do it because I generally want to help you guys. Like, it's crazy. Like, y'all should see the screenshots that I get from people in the Telegram. You should see the testimonials I get from people. Some of these testimonials are so real, I can't even post them because they're not compliant. Crazy. But tomorrow is day 3, last day of the boot camp. I need you to invite one person to the call. I'm going to talk about the whole 9 yards. We're going to do small briefing on mindset, trading strategy, and we're going to wrap it up with business building. We're going to really go chairman on these people, on these haters, on these doubters, all these people that don't believe in you. We're going to go chairman on them without anybody. It don't matter how long I've been in I Am Mastery Academy. I'm going to go chairman 100, chairman 250 with or without anybody in my life, with or without anybody on this call. And you need to have the same attitude. You need to have the same exact attitude and the same mindset. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm blessed and grateful to be here with y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 3. You already know it's your boy, Mr. Wealthy Pips. And like I say it again, and I'm going to say it right now, I'm going to see you guys at the top or from the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Later.